Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series where we take a smurf account, fresh account, never played rank before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now we return Platinum 129 LP, so we need to start winning games, man, because this is getting annoying. We're going to ban Ivern, as I always do, but we're top playing, so I'm going to play something that I think I can do well on. So it's either going to be, I think, well, Renekton got completely changed. So all the changes that they've done on the past 2 patches of Renekton, you know what Riot did? Got rid of all of them. Like, they were like, okay, we made a mistake, and then we made another mistake. Okay, we're just going to get rid of everything we did. So Renekton we could play because he's basically back to what he used to be, which is fine. Fiora, obviously, is always an option if you want to carry in top lane. Gangplank is not terrible if you want to kind of carry. And then Darius, I guess. Darius isn't bad. So, yeah. I don't know if that person is talking to me because I don't recognize their name, but okay. Kind of feeling like, I don't know, Fiora? How is Fiora doing at the moment? Let's look at the win rate. Yeah, she's actually got a really good win rate. Well, not a terrible, actually not amazing win rate, but doesn't do bad with pick rate and stuff when you combine the two things together. Who's her best champ versus? Like, how is she? Like, Riven is becoming really popular right now because it's a kind of a skill matchup. If you're picking top lane, by the way, before anybody else, always in the back of your mind think that Riven's probably going to get picked. She's really popular. And especially with the new angelic skin that is coming in the next few weeks. I really hope, and I'm with a lot of people on this, I am praying that they lock the new Yasuo and Riven skin behind the honor system. I am so hoping they do that because it would be the most hilarious thing ever. A skin that you, as a Riven main, all the Riven mains and all the Yasuo mains, in order to get it, you have to be nice. Oh my god, that would be fantastic. And I really hope that Riot do it. Like, I think it would actually be a really good idea. Alright. Wait, is this person playing? Okay, I guess it is a Z. Still, it's a little bit weird to see. I think I'm just gonna go Darius though, because why not? Well, it's time to dunk, baby. I haven't played Darius in a while. Oh, I'm against Susan. Wait, what? Galio jungle? So he picked Nasus into Darius. That's a bad... He must be a one-trick. You do not pick Nasus into Darius. That's just suiciding. I'm gonna go this then. Usually I wouldn't go further on Darius, but if I'm against either a Galio or a Nasus, further is just like the snowbally thing to do, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm a bit confused. I'm not gonna lie. Because, yeah, usually you'd never see... So the reason why you'd never see a Nasus, by the way, versus a Darius is Darius's early game is... Oh, is that the Rammus? Oh. He's the one person that I would not have wanted on my team again. Oh, he was the one that threw the game. Anyway. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, the reason why you don't have... pick Nasus for Darius. Darius wants to snowball the early game. Nasus wants to basically free farm because he's weak. So Darius can either kill the Nasus in the early game, obviously, or he can just deny him. When it gets to level 6, Darius does true damage, and Nasus's damage is in the form of staying next to people, queuing them, and that's what a Darius wants. So in theory, Nasus should never be able to 1v1 a Darius, even in late game, because even in late game, you're still doing true damage, so those tank stats don't really matter that much. Because you buy Black Cleaver and stuff for armor pen, so hopefully we'll be doing quite well in the top lane, and I might play quite aggressive. Okay, so it's Galio support, okay. Or it's either Galio or Nasus support. I'm going to guess it's Galio, but yeah. So we're going to go Woad King Darius. You have double heal bot. Just to kind of point it out, because that person's clearly not paying attention. If they have double heal, that is not good, because it's diminishing returns on the heal. But apparently he's not paying attention. So without much further ado, let's get the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net. And we have been completely duked. So it isn't Nasus top lane. It is Galio, and it's Nasus support. So if I was the enemy Lucian, I would be pretty unhappy right now. Like, what the hell is a Nasus support going to do for me? Like, press E and push the wave and take CS? Like, that's all he can do, right? But anyway, the enemy team does have a slight advantage to win, but we have a Diamond 5 Camille mid versus Zed, a Diamond 5 Tristana, the Diamond 5 Rammus from last game, which I'm not too happy about, and a Diamond 5 Rakan, with myself being Platinum 1 Darius. On the enemy team, a Diamond 5 Galio dies quite a lot, so that's a good sign for me. Also running Thunderlords, apparently. Diamond 5 Lucian, Platinum 1 Zed main, maybe potentially like a one-trick, even has the name Shadow, so probably a one-trick. Diamond 5 Lee, and a Diamond 5 NASA support. So this game should be interesting. I'll probably be muting the Rammus from the get-go, because screw that guy. And I will see you guys in-game. Okay, welcome to the game. So today we're playing Dunkin Darius, so we're going to hope to do some dunking today. And just to mention that the Rakan did swap over to the exhaust literally in the last second of the champion select, so that's a good thing for us. I've opted for the Cull today because I think I've got a relatively free farmy lane. Like, Galio could go aggressive, especially if Lee Sin comes for a gank. But I think in the 1v1, if I go for an all-in, I think I win it. So if Galio knows that, then I think I've got free farm, because I could always go for the, you know, could always do it. Just go all in on him anytime I want, basically. Because the cool thing as well, just to mention, if I'm next to Galio, he can't get away from me that easily. Because if he tries to E away, then he actually has to back into me. So he might just hit me, or when he backs into me, I can just then E him. So, yeah. I wouldn't say this game is a free win for a couple reasons. One, we are full AD. So if they get to late game and build armor, then it's not a free win. Secondly, I'm not a big fan of the Rammus. If you watched last episode, some of the calls he was doing and some of the plays that he was doing was very bad. And also, he was a kind of like toxic-ish individual. So that's why I've muted him straight away. Because I just... People say, why do I mute people? Because I just simply do not need to know what they're saying. I do not care enough. I don't rate them as a person enough to care what they're typing. It's pretty much that simple. But the matchup, Galio versus Darius, like, here's the thing. When he gets the triple Dorans, he will be doing a lot of damage. And I will be probably taking a lot of damage. I've just got to be basically careful in the interim. So we'll see. It's pretty much that simple. Should be an interesting matchup, though. So I think I'm actually going to focus on farm today. I normally never focus on farm in my commentaries, but I think I'm actually going to like really focus on it and just see how high farm I could actually get. That sucked. I took so much free damage from not getting an auto attack on him. So in the early game, oh god, he will have pushing power on me slightly, especially that I didn't take Q level 1. Because, yeah. So I'm going to push it a little bit against him. In 20 seconds, I want to go ward this tri-bush because it will be the most likely time that Lee Sin will be top lane. The cool thing for me is that both of us kind of push a little bit AoE. So even if I push... Okay, there he is. That was obvious. I think this Rammus is just going to get owned again. I just got that feeling. There you go, bud. Okay, he used even flash, so he gets that. There we go. We helped him. I'm not level 3. Ugh. That's good. 2 flashes, Lee Sin and Galio. He should not be... Okay, so Wise Rammus should be... Okay, he's just warding it. If he was walking in there, I'd have a heart attack. Camille might be dead. Again, I don't like Camille mid. The reason I don't like Camille mid is that her champion is all about gripping onto lanes and, like, you know, walls and stuff. Nice. What's she gripping onto in mid? Like, there's not a lot to jump off. In top lane, you've got a whole wall, the whole top side of the lane. That's what you grip onto. Nice, they just got 2. I don't know how Camille did that, but that's fantastic. So in mid, what do you grip onto? There's like nothing. There's 4 little pillars like here that you can grip onto, and that's it. So that's why I don't really like Camille mid, but she just randomly killed both of them. Like, okay, hang on. She's got 26 farm, and Zed has 11. What's happened in that lane? Like, am I just in the dark? Is Camille like the ultimate counter? I don't know. Maybe. Also, the stupid Dorans on AD carries. I really hope that Riot changed that. I hate it so much. There's like a couple pros, LCS pros, that have said on Twitter that they refuse to buy it on the AD carry, which I'm actually happy about. Like, it's just stupid. It kind of goes against what the AD carry role is all about, in my opinion. Alright, so there's the triple Dorans from Galio. So again, if you don't know what the triple Dorans is designed for... Again, I don't like triple Dorans either. Like, the Dorans items may have to get nerfed pretty soon. But the triple Dorans is designed for, like, laners like Galio or Gragas that kind of do AP damage but want to be tanky. That it basically gives them an early game, right? It gives them the solid early game that they're kind of looking for. With having health, with having damage, with also having mana. Because some of these champions also have mana issues. Yeah, going triple Dorans, you're not going to have any mana issues anytime soon. So, yeah. Farm-wise, we are actually ahead on farm, which is good. That's what we want. How? Bot lane is behind by 10 CS randomly. I don't know how. As a Tristana, that's relatively easy to farm on. No idea. I think I might need to buy, like, Corrupting Potion or something this game. But look at the return. I absolutely wrecked him then. Like, that wasn't even a competition. I'm going to go back, though. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go back just before level 6. And then when I get back into lane, I can stay in lane quite a lot. But buying the Phage as my first item is good. So buying Refillable, that will eventually turn into a Corrupting. And voila. So Gramus is going for something bot lane. I don't think they should dive, obviously. That would be weird. Does Rammus have flash? He doesn't have flash either, so I don't exactly know how they're gonna do anything in that bot lane, because I don't see the enemy bot lane just walking into that bush naturally, do you? I don't. Alright, so Nasus... Oh, not Nasus. I've got to remember that I'm against a Galio. He could roam and, like, ult somebody. Like, his likely thing is to ult mid lane. So Camille has to be careful that she doesn't get caught up in that. But she's, like, double farm. Like, she's legit, like, double farm comparing to the Zed. Like, why? Like, how is that happening? Like, Camille must just be accounted as a Zed. And I just didn't know. Like, I don't understand why or how, really. But... yeah, she must just have too much damage for him to deal with, I guess. Probably. Wait, you're right. Okay, so what Galio's doing is dumb. So he went triple Dorans, which is okay. As a tank, you survived the early game. What, are you now building AP? Like, what? Your team needs a tank. This Nasus isn't going to go tank. Let's be honest, you're building Nasus support. So that your team need a tank. If he doesn't go tanky, his team could just get rolled over. Especially in a team fight situation if I get a couple resets. I'll just, like, get popping off. And that's the dead Susan. I'm expecting him to get farmed, really. Like, if he doesn't get farmed, they're doing something wrong. An AP Nasus in bot lane. Okay, there's another kill in mid lane. I'm actually impressed by Camille. Like, honestly. Hold on. And that's what you get for building full AP. Don't build full AP on Galio. If that was, like, I think he was dead no matter what. I think he just got kind of outplayed. But if he didn't have an Amp Tome and had a cloth armor, he would have taken a lot less damage and he might have got away. Like, there's a chance that he wouldn't have got away. But the Amp Tome just killed him, like, 100%. Like, him going AP is just going to allow me to snowball. So, and he flashed then too. And like what I said about that whole thing, that, oh, if I'm close to Galio, like I said it literally at the beginning of the game, he can't get away from me. You literally just saw that happen. He couldn't get away from me. Like, he flashed, and then I hooked him back, and then he E'd, and what does the E do? Well, the E makes him travel back a bit, and he just hit into me. So he just can't get away. Like, literally, he cannot get away from me. So we're actually going to go the Sheen build today, because we're wanting to snowball. I smell blood, and I'm going to try and get a lot of kills. That was a very eager Nasus ultimate. Oh my god, if I'm coming, do something. Because now I just give up all top pressure for that. I should have cancelled the TP. Oh, that's annoying. That was a really good, like, TP opportunity. That could have been an easy kill on Lucian, but just no backup. So now I lose pressure in the top lane. Hey, how you doing, Camille? Normally don't walk in people's lanes because you're just giving away your position, but I just want to get back to top lane as quick as I can. There's a ward in there. I'm not stopping. I just need to get back to top. Yo, what's up, dude? Wait, he's bought another amp tome. What are you doing? You just died and you bought another... Okay, that just doesn't make sense. Okay, Galio's thought process. I die? What should I do? Buy more AP? Like, what? I think she's dead, yeah. So she did eventually get punished from being for being pushed up so much. But she's still double farm, basically. Like, that's still very impressive. You don't see that often. Wait, is he going... Heck? I don't get his build. Gun Protobell? Is that what he's doing? He just killed himself. What are you doing? I knew it. I literally said it like a second before. He killed himself by his positioning. Like, what? And building AP, obviously. He's just going to get farmed. So dumb. It's not what... Galio isn't designed to do what this guy's doing. Galio's designed to do the early Dorans while it still is like a thing. But then just be the ultimate tank that doesn't die. That's Galio. Like, that's what Galio is supposed to be. Not AP. Like, what? It just doesn't... whatever. Hey, Rakan survived. Nice. And they should actually get at least one kill here. Maybe a double. Yeah, they're getting one because they split. That's still good. Report NASA's troll TY. I don't think he's trolling. He's 0-1. Like, some people say, oh, the pick's troll. You can play anything support. I've always said that. Like, when people said, oh, Huz, you can't talk about that Singed. It wasn't the Singed pick that I was talking about. It was how you play it. Nasus is in bot lane. He's building support. He's in bot. He's supporting. That's not trolling. He's being a support. So he's not trolling. Sure, you can't report somebody just for playing bad. Oh, I should have stayed. I didn't realise I was 4 off Cull, and then I could have got... Damn it, I should have looked, because then I would have had a completed Triforce. Oh, that's a mistake by me. Okay, so they're in mid lane again. Seems to be the only place that the Lee Sin's ganking, but to be honest, that doesn't really surprise me, because where else are they going to gank? She actually might get away, because of that little speed up boost. Yeah, nice. That's good. Surviving that's really good. Okay, let's ping away, and I got that gold now from that. And hey, how you doing, bud? Do you want to die again? If you come close to me, you're dead, and you know it. So I'm not going to push the lane. I'm going to just freeze a little bit. Not like 100% freezing, because it will naturally push. Oh, unless he does that, which helps me. Why did he do that? So the lesson to this Galio would be don't play that in that style. Like, the Darius against you, right? Just common stuff has gone further. He's like, if I saw a Darius against me that's going further, do you know what that is? That's a confident Darius that's going for damage. You don't build AP versus that. You build survival and hope you survive. It's pretty much that simple. Yeah, they're just snowballing the bot lane now. Which, again, I expected. I wonder if Lee Sin would ever come top lane. Got teleport. He flashes straight away. This is just... There's just no point in him being in top lane right now. The moment that I engage on him for a millisecond, he flashes away. Dead. Oh, that's great. Like, what this Galio... Some people say, oh, the Galio's thought process is this. So Galio's thought process... The only thing that I can think is he's got basically a full AD team comp. So he's like, I have to go AP. No, you don't. We have the exact same thing. Do you see anybody on our team going AP? No. Like, Tristana has an AP scaling. Does that mean she goes AP? No, you still play to your strongest thing. No! That extra tower hit! Are you kidding me? Oh, that sucked. I thought I would actually be able to get away then. Obviously, I have a lot of gold on me, so... yeah, let's use that. What's their team comp? I don't care about the AP of Galio. He'll just die, so I may as well go Ninja. And then, because we're doing so well, let's start going for a Black Cleaver. I'm guessing they overstayed. Yeah. Pretty sure they overstayed, and that's what killed them. Gotta be careful of that. I'm going to hold the teleport, because I may as well. There's not a lot going on the map. And you'll notice I did it by corrupting. So the reason why I didn't finish my corrupting is because we started to snowball. I didn't need to sustain in lane when I was just killing him. Nasus just killed himself. Why are you walking that way back to lane when you can visibly see the Camille? I don't get it. I don't need to go, I don't think. Yes, I do. Eh. No! One more auto attack and ult would have got that kill. Okay, that kind of sucked for me. I shouldn't have teleported in. I was just... As soon as I saw the Galio, I was just like, oh, wait. Zed just suicided? Like, he just flashed for, like, nothing. This is a weird game. And that's like, isn't that a Zed main? I think that was a Zed main. Huh. What I'll say as well, remember guys, I want to do questions of the day. In order to do that, I need questions, so feel free to leave anything you have in the comments of the video. Obviously, it mainly has to do with League. If it's to do with YouTube, I guess that's also okay. But yeah, it just has to be kind of relevant to what we're doing. And remember, obviously, Climb to Master will be back as soon as the Unranked Diamond series is finished. And I am planning on doing another stream soon. But it's not going to be just a 2-game stream. I'm actually probably going to do a big one. I think I might, like, I don't know if it's going to be this weekend, but it'll be sometime, and we'll do, like, a stream literally for about 5 hours. So, depending how many games we get in 5 hours, that could be, you know, 5 games if all of them are an hour long, or that could be 10 games if they go pretty quick. So, yeah. I'm surprised he actually took that teleport then, considering what's happening to his bot lane. Like, look at bot lane right now, and he teleported to top. Like, that was a pointless teleport, because he even has to back off now. He's still building... Oh my god, that guy is just so dumb. There's no other way to define it either. Is you've lost lane really badly by going AP Galio. What do you continue... What do you not continue doing? Building full AP, Sork, but not even Ninja Tabby versus a full AD team comp. Like, where? Ninja Tabby would be a no-brainer at least. I just don't know what this Galio is actually thinking. Like, what's going through his head? I don't know. If anything. You know, I know that sounds harsh, but sometimes you've got to question that because, you know, why else would they be doing what they're doing? Did I really not get that kill? Really? If I got that Lee Sin kill, I could have popped off. That was a little bit high feed. So my biggest 2 deaths this game has been trying to help the Camille. Alright, note to self, stop trying to help her. When she got ulted here under tower from Galio, I went and then I shouldn't have. And then just there I walked up. Alright, I'm going to stop doing that because that's just dumb. I don't want to just die for free. Because that's just giving them free gold that they shouldn't actually have. To win this game, like, we should actually look to do Rift Herald, like, right now. If we can do Rift Herald before it, like, gets killed by Baron, that would be amazing. There was actually a stat that was floating around. The team that secures Rift Herald has a 70% chance of winning. Of stats. Like, the team that gets it has a 70% chance of winning. That's really good. Even though, again, I don't like the new Rift Herald. Again, some people have the weird attitudes like, oh, you don't like it? Why do you use it? It exists. You know, you're gonna use something that exists in the game. If you don't use something, then you're just, like, intentionally trying not to win, you know. We could probably just do Baron, actually, off this. Okay, I think Lee Sin's going to go left because everybody's going right. So I'm expecting him either to be basing in here. Or here? No. Oh, he actually went right. Hmm. I can kill everything if they walk into us, but that was close. Shame that these two died again. If they didn't die, we could have done Baron then. Oh. That's too high fee. It's good that he can get out. Oh. I find it so weird that wards give experience. So wait, he actually did go. Like, again, he's going AP, but this is point. Somebody say, like, trolling. Yeah, the Nasus isn't trolling. Like, just to point out, he was mainly being bot lane. He was helping his support. He was building Sightstone and all the supporty stuff. He was supporting. He's just playing Nasus, and that's the point. That's the message that Riot was trying to give. You can play off-meta things anywhere, as long as you're actually fulfilling that role. And that's what, like, that Singed player and that type of thing wasn't doing, is they were picking Singed support, but actually not supporting. They were just walking around the map and doing whatever they wanted. That's not supporting. So, yeah. There's obviously a difference there. Whoa, I do a lot more damage than I thought I was going to do. Could do Baron if the Galio's going to stay bot lane. Ult 1. Ult 1 because the team's coming. Nice. I'm not even going to get here for this whole fight, am I? Oh, look. AP Galio. Lol. Wait, his build doesn't even make sense. You wouldn't even build Leandri on a Galio. Leandri's for champions that does damage all the time, like a Cassiopeia or something like that, that there's constant ticking damage. Galio has a Q, and they'll be like, that's his ticking damage. Yeah, it doesn't last the whole time. So that's just really weird and out of place. But yeah, this game's been odd. I think that's the pattern right now, is odd games in League of Legends. Don't know what it is, but there's something in the air. Who knows? But you're like, yeah, full AP Galio top lane, 1-7 Lee Sin, Camille mid owning a Zed. Like, weird. But it's worked for us, I guess, this game. Nice. Alright, let's go back. I'm probably going to buy myself a Giant's Belt and a Cloth Armor. Start building for the Dead Man. Wait, no, he's not building Gunblade, is he? Okay, that's just borderline trolling. Like, that doesn't give you anything as a Galio. That's so weird. I'm helping again. I should stop helping. Every time I've helped this Camille, we end up losing. I end up dying. All 3 times I've helped the Camille, I've died. There's a pattern emerging. Who tried to surrender? Oh, the guy that advertises his Twitch. Am I the only one that thinks it's really cringy when people put their name, their Twitch name or something? Like, the thing that people don't get is people in the same rating as you generally don't watch you on Twitch or, like, YouTube or anything like that. Occasionally, but it's the weirdest advertising thing in the world. Because, yeah, your biggest audience isn't going to be the people the same rating to you, so I don't get why people would put it as their name. So, yeah. Let's go do Baron. To me, I've always found it weird because it just doesn't make sense from an advertising point of view. As for an in-game point of view, a lot of people, especially in higher, like the higher rating you go, people don't really care about winning because like challenger players know that they're going to be challenger probably forever. But in this rating, people really want to win. So if I was on the enemy team and I saw that, you know what people would probably do? I personally wouldn't, but people would. Is put his name in, go on Twitch and see if he's streaming, and then boom, you can then just ghost him for free because he's told you his Twitch. That's just dumb. So never do that. One, it's a dumb thing for actually advertising. Two, you're just going to get ghosted. Alright, so they're just outnumbering them. Cool. I'm just going to keep pushing, I guess, because, you know, we got mid lane open. We need another lane open, so I'm just going to push top lane and hopefully either my team will go bot lane and push that out, or they'll just join me in top lane. So I'm just going to ping, like, go there, so then it just lets my team know my intention. Because there's no point them actually being in the base because you don't have an AD carry or anything like that. Okay, so they're not joining me, which is a little bit annoying, but they should get the other mountain. If they get the other mountain dragon, that's 2 mountains. That's really, really good. So, yeah. So there's a little bit of arguments happening. So, like, the Lee Sin, I think he was the one earlier that was, like, troll Nasus. Again, look at the Nasus. He's not done terribly. Like, a lot of this, like, his deaths early has been... A lot of these deaths have been recent. That because we're just snowballing. In the early game, Nasus wasn't a problem at all. I think he was 0 and 1. And then on the flip side, you have the Lee Sin, who's 2 and 8, blaming people. And now his whole team is going, he's blaming everybody, Lee, stop, talk, thanks, etc. So obviously the Lee Sin's been the negative one on the enemy team this game. So, yeah. A lot of people can't distinguish between flame and talk. Although I agree with that point. Usually if somebody... Who's just flashed? Was that the Lee Sin just flashed? Like, troll flashed? Usually if people are going, oh, stop flaming, and you think you're just kind of talking, usually there's kind of a crossover between the typing and flaming and stuff like that. So I'm nowhere to be seen. I'm going to be honest, I thought I had teleport. Look how squishy that Galio is. He did absolutely nothing. That's brilliant. So I'm not needed. My team's just too far ahead. Yes, it would be a bonus if I was there, but I'm not even needed, so that's great. This has been a relatively free win. Obviously, we did win top lane because the guy was an idiot with that build. But yeah, it's nice when we finally have teammates that I kind of trust and are doing well. That's rare at the moment. Usually we're having teammates that are just kind of doing something. Like, usually I have the teammates like this Galio or like this Lee Sin. That's usually the teammates that I have. And this game, we got the opposite, so that's always good. So we did well by herself, or ourselves. I don't still know why the Lee Sin's trying to report the Nasus. He clearly wasn't trolling. Like, clearly you could tell he wasn't trolling. He was just playing AP Nasus. So, yeah. That's going to be it, though. I'm happy. Yay. We finally got a win under our belt. Hopefully a win streak can now continue. So we get a key fragment. So we will go 5, 4, 3, get an A+. Again, we are gaining. We lose 17 LP and we gain 23. So we're still gaining whenever we have one loss, one win. We've just got to get on a win streak, basically. So by this, we need like 2 or 3 wins and we're getting Diamond Promo. And then damage done, we'll have a look. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. We were basically in a 1v1 the whole game getting poked by a Galio, so that's why his damage is higher than mine. But then in the all-in, he couldn't do anything with the all-in, so I just killed him. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on the video. Remember, doing 2 videos a day, mainly of Unranked to Diamond. We might throw occasionally like a replay episode as the second video, but mainly Unranked to Diamond is going to be the second video of the day until Unranked to Diamond is finished. Again, I will potentially do a stream pretty soon, but I will fully announce it before it happens. So like it, subscribe. See you guys next time.